Hello, so this is going to be a short little review and thoughts on these three movies that I got. Uh, the first one is Haxan, which is from the Caligari collection. The second one is Seven Samurai by Kurosawa, another film from the Criterion collection. And the third one is Doctor Caligari, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, which is from the Kino Classics. So the first one is Haxan, Witchcraft Through the Ages. Witchcraft Through the Ages is actually the American title for it. It's originally just Haxan. Okay, so this is what the back looks like. It's just the DVD, has a couple of extra features, but most importantly, it has both the 1968 and the 1922 version. So they have the version that is English, subtitled in the documentary part. Some of it is in English as well. 1922, it isn't. It's from Sweden, so it's in a different language. But you get to see it how it was originally, which is great. This film is a little on the stranger end, obviously, with witchcraft and talking about Satan and things like that. There's a lot going on. It's kind of easy to get lost in it as well. But all in all, the stories, the point gets through multiple times. It's kind of comparing how witchcraft was back then and how it might be now. And now is 1922, so it's a lot different than it's pretty outdated, but it has great camera angles, great effects, especially for the time. It's a great video to watch if you're into making your own videos, learning really how to be a film creator or a movie creator, just interested in film and its technology and its past. You might like that film. One that you'll definitely like, though, is the Seven Samurai, which is great. I love this Criterion collection. It comes with a book that has a bunch of little essays, which is kind of a nice little thing. But it has a lot of special features. So it's a 2-disc and it's in Blu-ray. It's not in just DVD like Haxan is. And it's about 7 samurai getting hired by peasants, pretty much. They're farmers, but they don't live the nice, luxurious lifestyle that their enemy, the bandits, do. So they do everything that they can. They give everything up. They risk everything in order to save their village. And I'll let you guys watch the video to see how it ends. But it's a great film. Movie that that George Lucas, I guess, saw in his film studies class in college, or one of his film classes, and had an impact on him. So this helped with the making of Star Wars, but it also impacted hugely. Most well known for is the Magnificent Seven, a Western take on this film, which is great. Probably, I'm not sure if it's the most popular Japanese film internationally, but I'm pretty sure it is. I would think so. So the last film is The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. And as you can tell from the front and from the back. It is German Expressionism. This was known as the first of the German Expressionism films. It is a film from 1922. Short film, it's only 77 minutes. Part of the Kino classics. There's other ones like Nosferatu, which is very old, and other old films too. So, with this one, you're in the mind state of an insane asylum person. So, this person from the insane asylum sees the world very differently, sees everyone's pretty much out to get them. And so you have to watch the film. I don't want to spoil it. It's a great film, though. I actually really liked it. The artwork is probably the best part of it. As you could tell, the artwork on here is kind of distorted. And that's kind of how most of the film is. And it works really well. Fantastic. Great German film. Highly recommend it. So my verdicts on these films out of 10, I would say this by far is a 10 out of 10. Fantastic film, great camera angles. It is really long, but I think it caught my attention the whole time. For this film, the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, great film, caught my attention for pretty much all of it. It is silent, so it can be kind of difficult to grab your attention if you don't like those kinds of films. But it is great. I think the music works well with it. The Blu-ray version, this Kino classic version, they restored it very well. I would have to give it either a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10. It's a really, really well done movie. So I like it a lot. The story's great. On the other end, haxan. Out of all the films I've seen, this is by far the strangest film. I got it knowingly that it was going to be pretty strange. It really wasn't as horrifying as I thought, although I can totally understand the costume work. Costume work in this was fantastic. I love the costumes that they created for this film. The story's okay. It runs a little long and leering. It is it's originally a silent film. The documentary part, I believe, was added to it. At least it seems like it is. I only watched the 1968 version. I would have to give this a 7 or a 7.5 out of 10. This movie has not really aged well. A lot of the acting in it is pretty obvious acting, basic, just about anybody could do it, I feel. However, the acting of the creatures, I think, were done really well, and there was some acting parts that when they did the footage of just showing faces, it was well done. If all they were focusing on was, like, say, this guy, you're just looking at it like that, and that's all you're looking at, just that one guy. It's fantastic. But the problem this film has is the action scenes. I felt that the acting wasn't done as well in the action scenes. Anyways, it's a good film. It's all in all, it's just some things that I'm kind of hard on as a film enthusiast, but definitely it's worth seeing. All of these films are worth seeing. You can see the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari on YouTube for free, and you can also see Haxan for free. Unfortunately, I don't think Seven Samurai, you can find it on YouTube. I know those two you can. I don't know if there's any way you can watch it for free. In English, that is. I've only found it in Japanese and Korean online. So that was the main reason why I bought this. So, I hope this helps you guys in deciding what to get, not to get. Whether you are looking at getting some of the Criterion films, or if you're looking at getting some of the Kino films. Hopefully this helps. I hope you guys like this video. This is the last of the films that I've been telling you guys about that I was getting, and I hope you guys like these reviews. Something I'm not planning on really making lots and lots of videos on, but if you guys like this, and you guys have other films you'd like me to see, things like that, just let me know. Anyways, thank you for watching this film. See you in the next video.